Hi guys, Marcy here. As you can tell, we have no makeup on. That's because we're going to be doing something. You can see all my imperfections, you know, all the stuff that makes my terrible skin what it is. And I was in the store the other day and I came across a product that is supposed to eliminate all of this in one shot. One product, if you have fair skin, maybe two products, and that's it. And you're supposed to have this beautiful airbrushed, flawless face that would basically take you from this to... So with that said, let's get started. And just as a pre-warner, I think it would be easier if I just did a voiceover for this video instead of actually talk to you guys through it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so my face is freshly washed and moisturized. You can see my redness and my blemishes and all that good stuff. So we're going to start with the e.l.f. Zit Zapper. I've never used this before, but I figured it would be nice just to spot treat before I put on makeup. It is supposed to be an acne treatment with salicylic acid, so I'm just going to dab that on my face. Next, we're going to be doing the primers and pore erasers. This is the That Gal. It is an entire sample pack. It is called The Girls. It comes with the That Gal primer, the Porefessional, and the Shimmer Girl Meets Pearl. So I am going to be applying each of those on my face, one right after another. I will say that I have had, while I love the Benefit Porefessional, I have had a lot of problems with it in terms of makes my skin break out wherever I use it. So it's kind of like a catch-22 right now, where do I want to use the Porefessional and have, you know, that clean, finished, non-pore look to my skin for a short amount of time? There it is right there. I just showed it to you. Or, you know, and have it basically destroy my skin, or just don't use it and have all those big visible pores on my face and, you know, just that situation. As you can see, my daughter's trying to hand me all of my makeup right now. She's so cute. Okay, next we're going to be using the product I was just talking about. It's from It Cosmetics and it's called Bye Bye Redness. And what it is a correcting cream, which means if you have any red, rosacea, eczema, any blemishes, acne scars, even under eye circles, this stuff is supposed to cover all of that in one shot. I will say it does work well for me. I've had it for about a week now and I've been using it without problem. I also will say if you have dry skin, you will want to use a beauty blender like I will be doing in just a moment to put it in. And you will also want to use some setting spray. Now, this only comes in one shade, so it just so happens it matches my skin tone well, so I can use it by itself as a foundation. However, if you have lighter skin or more pink tones in your skin, you will need a second foundation to blend with it so you don't have that yellow look. I will say that this does work, and it works really, really well, at least for me. A little bit goes a long, long way, and it does. It covers all the rosacea in my cheeks. It covers most of my scars. Obviously, if I have like a big pimple or a scab or something on my face, it'll cover it, but you can still see it. But for the most part, I mean, this thing really does the job. I'm really impressed, and I think it's totally worth the money. I got it at Ulta, and I believe it was $32. Next is concealer for our under eyes. I know I just said that you don't need to use it for under eye circles, but it is just a habit and it helps to highlight that area of my face. I will be using two CoverGirl concealers. One is my skin toned and one is a little bit lighter. The lighter one is CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in the color Fair, and the other one is CoverGirl Fresh Complexion, and that one is in Creamy Beige. And we're just going to be alternating the two, and then we will be dabbing them out with a beauty blender, going from the outside in to make sure we don't give ourselves any big lines or creases. And we're going to be blending all that stuff in that we just did and setting it with some powders. For this, I'm going to be using my Sigma Tapered Kabuki brush, which is the F86 brush. And I am going to be setting my face with a combination of two powders. One of which is the e.l.f. HD SPF Sunscreen Protection, which is it's sheer, but it's like skin toned color. And the other one is the L'Oreal True Match Paris Natural finishing powder. So I'm going to be mixing the two of those together to achieve the color and the consistency that I want, and putting them on with the Sigma F86 Tapered Kabuki. And I just got this brush. This is my first Sigma purchase, and I absolutely love this brush. It is so soft. It works so well. It gets under your eyes and increases like a dream. And I just use it on my whole face. I say screw any other brush. This brush is like magic. I love it. I highly suggest it to anybody. Now that our foundation and our base is done, we will be working on the eyes. So with this, we're going to start with our brows. First, I will be using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be putting that on my eyes and letting that set in before I start on my brows. And I will be using my Posh Eye kit for this. It's just a basic drugstore kit. I think it cost about $10. You can get them at Kmart, or I know a couple of drugstores have them. I am not a huge fan of the eyeshadow brushes on this, but I do like the spoolie brush and the little blending brush they have, so that's what I use on it. For my brow pencil, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Brow and Eye Makers. And I don't think this has a particular color. I like a soft brown, and I'm just using that to pencil in and make the shape I want. Next, I will be using the Brow Sculpting set from Ulta, which comes with a wax, a light powder, and a dark powder for your brows. I'm just going to be filling my brows in with that. Finally, I'll be finishing off my brows with the Milani Clear Brow Shaping Gel. Now that the brows are done, we will be moving on to our eyes. I am just using a no-name brand set of Kabuki eye brushes and an e.l.f. short-handled smudge brush. The first one I'm going to use, which will be for my base, is the Too Faced Mini Chocolate Palette, which the back of this is the iPhone 5 case that I will be using, or I will say giving away, and you can get more information on that in my giveaway / CoverGirl fail video. That will be ending on Friday, so if you want the back of this, which is the Too Faced Chocolate iPhone 5 case, check out that video, do what you gotta do, and hopefully you'll win that. Now that the base is done, I'm going to be filling in with the colors that I want from my Urban Decay Ammo palette. And I love this palette. This was my first Urban Decay purchase. Crazy, I know, but it was. and I love it. I understand why everyone likes Urban Decay now. The colors are so pigmented and so nice. They go on with so much ease. And I will say that this is more of a sparklier palette or shimmery. There's not really a whole lot of matte, but they do have beautiful spring colors, and these are the colors I will be using to achieve the look I want. I will be using Last Call, Grifter, and Polyester Bride. So next we're going to be applying the mascaras. I'm going to be using two different kinds, one for my base and then one for added, I guess, texture. The first one I'm using is from Maybelline. It's the Mega Plush Volume Express. And then the second one I'm using is Ulta's, Ulta's Legendary Lynx Volumizing Mascara. The Mega Plush does have a very big brush on it, and it has like a joint, so it's kind of hard to use. But the Ulta one does a fabulous job. It's been my go-to mascara for like 3 months now. Finally, we're going to be applying our liner. And I'm just using basic drugstore liners. The first one, the white one, is from Wet n Wild. And the purple one is the Milani Shadow Eyes 12-Hour Wear in Royal Purple. Next is blush, and we're going to be using a NYX blush and an e.l.f. tapered blush. I love this brush. It fits beautifully on my face, and the blush we're just going to be applying in a C motion on our cheekbones and our temples. Very last, we will be doing our lips. For this, I am using the Ulta lipstick in Ballerina Pink and the Maybelline Color Sensational Elixir in Petal Blush. There you have it, guys. A beautiful springtime look using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness as a foundation base. Okay, guys, so there you have it. I will try to link as many of the products as I can down below for you, especially if they are still available. If there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to comment or anything of that nature down below. And if you like what I have to bring you every week, hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.